Hello everybody. Welcome to Analyze Our Games part 38. This game is a very nice one. I had some possibilities, some winning positions, some opportunities, but I missed them all. So let me show you the game. It was played on lichess.org. Yes, lichess.org, and it's an online tournament in Recife. Okay, so my opponent's a very strong guy, very strong opponent. He played d4. I played the Caro-Kann, c6, d4, d5, knight c3, d takes on e4, knight takes, bishop f5. That's Caro-Kann defense, the classical variation. Bishop g3, bishop g6, knight f3, so the knight wants to come to e5, knight d7, bishop c4. See this vulnerable point here on f7, so we have to pay attention to it. e6, defending it. It's also possible to play knight to g2 f6 and rook queen e2 and e6. It's gonna transpose, it's the same. So e6, castling, knight gf6, rook e1. So this is spot here, yeah, it's a very dangerous guy. Let's highlight it. Yeah, so he wants to sacrifice something here. There's also the possibility of playing this knight here because it's pinned, so we have to be alert. That's why I played bishop e7, queen e2. See, so there are how many pieces? So 3 pieces pointing to e6. So I have to admit I was a little bit afraid of this. That's why I played knight d5. Yeah, but the computer suggests castling, no problem. So computers are computers, they are afraid of nothing in this world. So then white would take on e6, then f takes, queen takes check, rook f7. See, I have to play rook f7 because this bishop is on pre. So rook f7, bishop g5, bishop goes to f8, then knight takes, bishop takes, the queen moves, has to move, goes to e2, and then queen b6, c3 defending the pawn, rook e8. There are other possibilities here, but okay, just rook e8, queen d1, and rook d8. The computer says black is okay here, a little bit better, but that's a very unbalanced position, very difficult one. I don't know who's better here. Very difficult. Yeah, unbalanced position. Okay, but no, I didn't play that. I didn't castle. I played rook, knight d5. Yes. Bishop b3. The computer suggests going back to d3. Then we would exchange bishops. And then I think this is okay for black. Knight f, f6 and c4. This is a normal position for the Caro-Kann, very common. That's okay. The next is probably castling, and black's okay. What's the suggestion here? Yeah, castling. Yeah, and black's okay. Okay, but after bishop b3, and when he played here, and one thing that is nice to talk about is that my opponent was playing very fast, very quickly. Like, I moved and he just played very fast, very quick. And then one of the things here was when he played bishop b3, I thought, c4 is coming. But then I wasn't afraid because I thought about the knight coming to... Oops. I thought about bishop coming, the knight coming to c7, and I thought, that's okay, that's gonna be okay. So bishop b3, castle. Yeah, castles. Now my king is in safety. c4, and here's my first mistake. Instead of playing knight b4, then a3 is possible, knight d3. See, now my knight can infiltrate. Then probably rook d1, knight takes on c1, rook takes, and knight f6, and then we have an equal position. No problems here. Maybe white will come and take some squares, but that's okay, no problem. But yeah, I played knight c7, and this is a slight bad move, slightly bad move. Okay, d5. See, my opponent was trying to take advantage of this bishop here and try to open up the position, but according to Stockfish, this is not the best. Even better is to play bishop f4. See, and then white is a little bit better. Okay, so after d5, I took with the c pawn, takes, and then I don't know how, I can't explain why, but I couldn't find knight c5. So why not? So easy to see. Then in case of d takes on e6, I would take with the knight, and that's okay. Yeah, see, queen c7, and it's okay. Everything is defended. Now I threaten to take on b3. I can, all my pieces are developed. I can develop this bishop to f6, or I can put my rooks on this column and file, and life continues. But no, I played this. I wanted to, I don't know why, but I wanted to remove my bishop from this file. Not good, but it's not a blunder, yeah, something horrible. It's okay. My opponent blundered too. In return, better would have been to take on e6, then knight takes, bishop takes, f takes. What about here? Not here because of this. This is not good because of bishop f7, and then rook goes, and then I would win the exchange, of course. So that's why it's not good to take with a check. See? Okay, but then after rook d1, queen e7, for example, bishop g5, knight f6, the knight goes to e5, and then the rook takes the file. And according to Stockfish, white is a little bit better, a little bit only. So okay, after rook d1, I took on e5. That's okay, black's okay. There are some possibilities here. Bishop takes, knight takes, rook takes. Then the queen goes out of the pin. Then okay, this queen b5. Okay, so now how can I defend? I first attack the rook, Then when the rook goes back, then I play this bishop c5, and black's okay. Black's okay. Yes, but my opponent didn't take on d5, so he played bishop f4. I developed my knight. Now I have three guys defending this spot, yeah. So he can't win back the pawn, but he's threatening to do so. The computer suggests rook ac1. Knight goes to e6, bishop e5. There are some exchanges here. Bishop takes, queen takes, bishop takes on d5, so the pawn is given back. Rook ac8, bishop e6 is also okay. This pawn is gonna fall, but yeah, there's some possibilities here. Queen e5, then the bishop goes to make white decides what to do. Queen takes, bishop takes on b7, rook takes, and this is draw. One pawn. Black has the pair of bishops, but I don't know if this is gonna be forever. So that's a drawn position. a3 was played instead of rook ac1. Then I moved my bishop back. Rook ac1. It's also possible to get rid of one of the bishops. Then bishop b6. Then probably white would take on g6. Okay, rook ac1, rook e8, so I attacked my opponent's queen. Rook, knight e5. Okay, I wanted to take control of this file, so I played rook c8, but I think it's better to attack the bishop first, and then after bishop e3, then bishop b6, and black is a little bit better. Yeah, if the bishops are exchanged, then I'm gonna be here attacking this bishop, so I think it's okay. After rook c8, queen. Is it the best? As I told you before, my opponent played very fast and I was running short on time. Take a look at the difference in time. 5 minutes against 1, so I was running short on time. And that's the cause of my mistake later. So rook f3, queen f3, rook, knight e6. My opponent exchanged the rooks. Also possible would be to take on g6, then I would take with the h guy. Rook takes, queen takes. Who's better here? Difficult to know. Okay, probably a very equal position. So after rook takes on c8, my queen took on c8, h4, and this is the mistake that, because of the time, I couldn't take advantage of. That's sad, isn't it? So it's better to take on g6 and then h takes on g6 and it's an equal position. But when my opponent played h4, I played correctly. I took on f4. Then my opponent took with the queen, and here's the move to pin. Yeah, to pin the knight. And now it's attacked. And now it's very easy to win this knight. So for example, in case of rook e8, then I can put more pressure on e5 and win this guy. Unfortunately, I played h6 and it's a mistake, man. And it's bad because I thought for 21 seconds. So, okay, then of course my opponent took. That's a serious mistake. Bad move. Then my opponent took on g6, of course. Now there's no pin anymore. Then I took with the g pawn. It's the only option. Here's a mistake. What's best here? See, to play h5 is a good. Maybe I can attack my opponent's queen. Exchange queens. Okay, let's see. Now this pawn is gonna fall. What's next? Yeah, it's a little bit dangerous. See this alignment here, so we have to be alert. But the computer suggests to go to e2 and then take here, take with the knight. Computer says it's better to play here, and this pawn is gonna fall, or no. What about taking here? Takes. The bishop is attacked. So there's always the possibility of defending the pawn on b2. But that's an equal position. Rook c1, attacking my queen. Queen d7. According to the computer, it's a mistake. It's better to play the queen to e6, then queen f3. Well, I have to pay attention to this diagonal here, yeah. So it's very dangerous. Bishop c2. So my opponent didn't get anything from this pin. Okay. The computer suggests this: bishop a4. b5, rook c2, queen, bishop c2, and queen f7. Okay. Then bishop c2. Here was the mistake. So I had just 37 seconds, and I played very quickly here. But it's not good. It would be much better to defend this pawn here. Yeah, on g6, rook f1. Okay, and then bishop b6, and black is better, a little bit better, but black is better. Rook a1 check. I played almost instantly this. I remember I was very short on time. See, my flag was about to fall, and then I took with the bishop. Then he took on g6, and then I played here this rook, queen c8, because I was afraid of check here with the queen. But then the knight came, and as I was running really short on time, I played this horrible move, and then my opponent checked. It's a fork, and goodbye. And then I resigned. It was a lost position, of course, yeah, because in case of bishop h8, then white would take on h6. In case of king f8, there's check here. King goes back and check again, the double. And in case of rook d8, then there's this move. Bishop goes to a5, then queen takes on a7, bishop comes back, and then everything would fall and black would lose anyway. So it's not a good game, of course, a lot of mistakes, but yeah, I had one chance, but I couldn't take advantage of, and that's very sad. Very sad. But that's chess, yeah. Time is a very, very important factor. Yeah, in this case you can see the difference. Yeah, my opponent had almost 4 minutes and I had just 48 seconds. That said, lessons learned. Play faster. Maybe I played very slow because of the knowledge in the opening, probably. And you can see two pieces here attacking my king, and the third one is coming. So it's very difficult. As Capablanca said, when 3 pieces are attacking a king, it's usually mate. It's usually a winning position. Thank you very much. I hope this game was instructive to you as it was to me. See you next time. Bye bye.